Hey everyone, welcome to Protege Parenting. If you have any topics you want to hear me talk about, if you have any questions, comments, or you want to know my social security number, let me know in the comment section below. Today's episode is all about how your kid isn't smart. Now I know I just offended some of you who always say, but my child had above average head size when he was born. And some of you over here saying, well, no duh, my kid's not smart. They still think I can grab their nose off their face. But I'm not really talking so literal, rather figurative in the way we speak to our kids and the words we use to them. Let me illustrate this concept for you. Let's say your child comes up to you and they say, I know what 2 plus 2 is. Your response to them most of the time is going to be something like, wow, you're smart for knowing what 2 plus 2 is. But let's say you come back and you ask them, well, what's 2 plus 3? And they don't know the answer to that. You see, the child is going to assimilate that if they didn't know the answer, they're the opposite of what they were when they knew the answer. If they were smart, now they're dumb. Let's take that situation though, and this time the child comes to you and they say, I know what 2 plus 2 is. And your response this time instead is going to be something like, wow, I can tell that you worked hard to know the answer to 2 plus 2. But once again, you come back to them and say, well, what's 2 plus 3? And they don't know the answer. The child this time is going to assimilate. If they don't know the answer, they're the opposite of what they were when they knew the answer. If they knew the answer and they had worked hard, if they did know the answer, they haven't worked hard. You see the difference between the two situations. It is that in the first situation, the child associates not knowing an answer to being dumb or stupid. In the second situation, the child associates not knowing an answer to the fact that they just haven't worked hard enough. You can see how one crushes the child and another one encourages them to work harder. By focusing on effort and not a stagnant ability or characteristic of a person, we can focus on encouraging the child to work harder and that they can do anything. I've really noticed this play out well with my kids lately as I've started to use it over the years. My kids now will come to me and say, hey dad, look how hard I worked at drawing this picture. Or, hey dad, look how hard I am working at learning my numbers. My kids in turn are becoming more self-confident, they're becoming harder workers, and they're realizing that they can do anything and they just need to work hard at something instead of being crushed by thinking they're dumb or stupid or they can't know or do something. This concept has gone quite a bit more into depth by Dr. Carol Dweck's book, Mindset. I always encourage people to pick up a copy, read it, and try to implement that into your life and into your parenting to help raise more confident children, harder workers, and ultimately smarter kids. Thanks for watching and subscribe for next week's video.